When two big TV shows are made by the same team, there is a big chance that some elements that are found in the first show carry over to the next one. This is especially common in the rare case where both shows are running at the same time, and this happens to be the situation for Rick and Morty and Solar Opposites. Both of them were partly created by Justin Roiland, and both of them are still running as I am recording this video. Now, there have been many videos made on the similarities between both of these shows, and after watching a few episodes of each of them, it's not hard to see why. But what about similar characters? Today on the Cartooniverse, we'll be taking a look at why Rick and Korvo are basically the same character. So I hope you enjoy, subscribe, and let's dive on in. By the way, this is the comment of the day, and if you want to be featured in it, just leave a comment down below and you will be picked. Back to the video with number 1, which says Rick and Korvo are certified geniuses, and anybody who disagreed probably flunked kindergarten. But this is a major part of their personality, and it's something that identifies them as the leaders of their various families, and it also differentiates them from everybody else on the show. To put it simply, Rick and Korvo are a cut above the rest when it comes to intelligence. They easily come up with ideas on a whim and can outsmart anybody who wants to kill or take advantage of them. But their levels of intelligence seem to vary, because Rick has been shown through his many achievements to be very much smarter than Korvo, who sometimes becomes overwhelmed or silly in some instances because of his limited time spent on the Earth. One example of this is when he thought Funbucket, a character that he saw on a TV show, was a real alien just like himself. Number 2, Rick and Korvo are cynical creatures. Rick and Korvo don't have the best view when it comes to their circumstances and people around them. Always the pessimistic ones, they seem to be wired to think negatively about almost everything that comes their way. We have Rick, who basically hates everything and everyone because he sees them as being inferior to him in every single way, and then we have Korvo, who hates the fact that he's stranded on Earth and that his home planet has been destroyed, so everything related to Earth basically sucks to him. In addition to this, they also have no qualms when it comes to killing people. They show no empathy or remorse for all the people who lose their lives due to their actions on the show, or at least a majority of them. Number 3 is that they are good with machines, and this is obviously as a result of their high intelligence. You remember that kid in 2nd grade who could take apart and put together a mechanical pen in like 5 minutes? Imagine that, but multiply it by 200,000 and you got Rick and Korvo. They choose to build machines that offer them a very easy and convenient solution. One example of this is the instance where Rick famously made a robot to pass him butter. Rick made a robot to pass him butter, and then the robot later had an existential crisis. Like, imagine making a robot to pass you freaking butter, something that's basically like 3 inches away from you. That's the equivalent of me making a pen to write down all the notes and do all my homework for me. And I guess that's not a bad idea, but I can't tell if Rick is a genius or just freaking lazy. Probably a mix of both of them. But this concept also has a lot of importance to the show, as it is because of their knack for machines that the portal gun and the ship were made into being. Let's go to number 4, and this is usually the point where Rick and Korvo get their family out of trouble. When the members of their various family get into trouble, it's usually up to Rick and Korvo to get them out of it, either through giving them an item to fix their problem or physically coming in themselves to solve it. They usually act as some sort of deus ex machina, coming in at the last moment to save the day. Are you ready for number 5? Because this is the most important point, and this is probably the most relevant thing you've ever heard. Drumroll please. They are both voiced by Justin Roiland. And that's it. That's number 5. That's it. This is the end of the video. But don't click away. Do you know why? Because I need you to like. I also need you to subscribe, and I also need you to comment down below. But most importantly, I want you to share this video with your family. I want you to share it with your friends. I wanted to share it to everybody you care about. I'll see you next time. Peace.